Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to just get on for a quick minute and give you an update of what's been going on with me. As most of my subscribers know, and if you're watching this for the first time, feel free to subscribe or just take the information if you want. This is not the type of video that I normally do with my channel, but I just wanted to give an update regarding what's been going on in Houston and as it relates to Hurricane Harvey. So my subscribers know that I am a native Houstonian. I absolutely love being from Houston. I love living here. There are not too many cities in the U.S. that I have a desire to live in, which is why I still live in my hometown. And I think it's just an awesome place to live. And, we are on the Gulf Coast, and we are one of the cities that if major hurricanes form, then in any year, you can get a hurricane. So, this year we got Harvey, but we were not hit by the hurricane. So what's going on in Houston is just us having to deal with the dirty side of the hurricane. So I was trying to describe this or explain this to my best friend when the hurricane first hit. I was like, there's nothing for us to do. There's no concern today because the hurricane hit in South Texas, near Rockport and Corpus Christi, Texas. So, okay, that was fine. It was a Category 4 storm. When it hit, it caused significant damage there, but we were fine here in Houston. Then the storm decided to go northwest like this to San Antonio, Texas. Quick fact, my family was supposed to spend the weekend in San Antonio, Texas. My sister had taken off. She just wanted, to have some days and spend time there. And so when they found out that the weekend would be totally ruined in San Antonio, they canceled and didn't go. And then we were like, oh, well, it's going to rain here too, because at that point it was just rain. It's just a rain event, and you don't really know how much rain is going to fall with these storms at all until maybe 2 days before. So it goes to San Antonio, and then it literally traveled 1 mile per hour. Like, the normal human being travels at 3 miles per hour at a normal walking pace. So this storm travels 1 mile an hour from San Antonio all the way like Houston, like this. Houston's here, it goes like this. So on this whole path here, we were east of the storm. And if you're east of the storm, you're on the dirty side of any type of tropical storm, depression, or hurricane, which means you're going to get the bulk of the rain. We started getting rain on Saturday. It was Thursday when the National Weather Service and all the meteorologists confirmed what the rain prediction was for Houston. And it was 25 plus inches of rain. And I was like, what? What are we about to do with 25 inches of rain? Like, 25 inches of rain is crazy. So let me put it into perspective. Houston is a rainy city. And in a normal, average, run-of-the-mill year, we get about 50 inches of rain in 1 year. So when the prediction came out on Thursday night that we were going to get 25, and then it had a little plus mark, like bloop, bloop, plus 25 plus inches of rain, I was like, bitch, like what? So we are a town, like I said, you can get a hurricane in a year. So everyone really knows how to prepare. You fill up your car because there will be spikes in gas after a hurricane due to low supply. So you fill up your car, you get lots of water, you get drinking water for you, everyone in your family, your pets, you get dog food, cat food, You get lots of food and things to eat, even if your power goes out, because if you're going to get a lot of water, normally the power will go out. If it's going to be a little windy, sometimes your power can go out. So, and with this storm, they specifically told us, get enough food to last you through Wednesday. So again, they told us to go in the house and close the door like we were in Noah's Ark on Friday. And then they said you probably won't come out until Wednesday. And they didn't lie. Like everything that they told us was the truth, man. Like, and I was so glad that me, my friends, my family, we were definitely prepared. We got food, we got some wine, and we rolled out the storm however, we saw fit. Now, what happens? Oh, and I do want to mention, people are like, well, why didn't Houston evacuate? And you may have seen a lot of news and East Coast journalists and national journalists wondering that. No local Houstonian wondered that. Not one. Because let me tell you, if someone had said to me, Stacy, I will pay you $500 for you to evacuate Houston, Texas ahead of the storm, I would have slapped them with that $500 and gave them $500 to get out of my face. Why? Because it's dangerous. And if you're going to do evacuations for the entire city, I will punch you in your face. That is one of the most dangerous things that you could ever do. And the city tried it. Lord knows we tried it. I got on the road in 2005 evacuating Hurricane Rita. Hurricane Rita, if this is Houston, the projection was that like this. Hurricane Rita was coming right for Houston. And Katrina had just hit, so we were like, let's just get out of here. It took 1 day for me to drive from Houston, Texas to Austin, Texas with my aunt, my goddaughter, and my sister in the car. 1 day on the road. Do you know how dangerous that is? Over 120 people lost their lives trying to get out of the city. Not talking about my friends. I know people specifically who were still in traffic trying to evacuate when the hurricane came, and they rode out the hurricane on I-10. They thought the storm was coming here. The storm actually ended up east, and they were on the freeway there where the storm hit. It's so dangerous because the storms are unpredictable. So Harvey did exactly what people thought. It dumped 25 plus inches of rain. And they said, if you're in a low-lying area, get high. Now, that's the part where some people didn't listen. One, because you cannot put people out their houses. Even if it's a mandatory evacuation and you say, dude, like, you live in a flood zone, don't you think you should leave your house? People are going to be like, we're going to wait and see. We're going to see if it floods. Or I want to be here when it floods so I can put some stuff. That's how people think. Now, I have already lived through a house flood. It's a very traumatic experience. I was home alone. The house flooded at night when these storms tend to come. And it was not citywide. It was just on one side of the city when the Addicks Reservoir got 12 inches of rain in one evening, and it just overflowed. We had already gotten rain like every single day for 2 weeks straight. And then on one night, we got 12 inches of rain only on the west side of Houston, and the reservoir overflowed and it flooded my house. My house that I had only owned for 5 days, might I add. So that was a very just difficult time, but I will tell you, and I'll probably do a little more videos on that in the future, just to let you guys know how I prepare for things now and my whole mindset after living through that house flood. But afterwards, you realize that you should get out if you have a 1-story. People who have 2 stories, like I did, you think, oh, I could just move upstairs. So I'm saying that if people had a 2-story house, they probably just thought they could just go upstairs. But even still, with 25 plus inches of rain in the forecast, even with a 2-story house, because I knew my house wasn't a flood zone, I probably would have evacuated. But you cannot force people to leave their homes, even with mandatory evacuations. If someone wants to stay in their home, they are allowed to. And as a Texan, we are very selfish, or what's the word I'm looking for? We're possessive with our personal property. You're not going to take my stuff. We have the tech. Come and get it. Come and take it. You know, if you want, come and take. Try me. Come and try to get my stuff. That's how we are down here. So it's not going to work, and it didn't work. And so another reason why it's great we did not evacuate is because only about 30% of the county that we live in, Harris County, was actually underwater. And so you would have evacuated 70% of 6.5 million people for no reason. You know, like my area didn't flood. My building was A-okay. If you had a mandatory evacuation, I would have been put at risk on the road for no good reason. So my prayers are with everyone who's gone through a house flood, because I have dealt with it. But I will say the best is yet to come. If you're looking at this video and your house just got flooded, know from someone who has lived through it, who walked through their door one day and it was in perfect condition, and the next time opened the door, water ran out and all of my personal things were destroyed, know that the best is yet to come. And even if you did not flood and you're high and dry, your best is still yet to come. That's just how I think. Sometimes it is so great to start over, start anew. And you might be frightened, you may be scared, you might say, I don't have the resources for this. But I'm just going to tell you that God already knew that you were going to go through this. So he has already prepared you to go through it all the way, to the point where you reach better than you were before. So that's what I would say about that. Ways to give. Definitely, I would say give to the United Way of Greater Houston area. This is an organization that does the dirty work of working in local Houston community with local agencies, funding local projects day after day, year after year, whether we have a storm or not. So definitely I would give to the United Way of Houston, and I already have. If you work with my company, then you already know that our company is doing a $2 for one match for any funds given to the United Way. Definitely take advantage of your corporate matching if you get it. Another organization that is very near and dear to my heart that I recommend that you seek out if you're looking to donate or volunteer with is the Baker Ripley organization. Baker Ripley is an organization that has community centers right in Houston's neediest communities. They are highly immigrant, high poverty, highly diverse communities. They provide all the resources that these people need. Some new immigrants, after school care, immigration, ESL, language services, clothing, food from the Houston Food Bank. Again, they have community centers spread all over the area that has been impacted. And they are here day after day to give back and pour into the Houston community. And that's the type of organization that I would recommend that you give to. So if you go to, I think it's bakerripley.org, you can see ways to donate to them, as well as volunteer if you are here in Houston, because Baker Ripley has been chosen as the organization to house the NRG shelter here in Houston. So if you're at NRG, Baker Ripley is the one that is actually housing or running that shelter, and it is the largest, one of the largest shelters that we have, with 10,000 cots. So definitely give to them, because they give to this community day after day. If you guys have any more questions about what's going on with Hurricane Harvey or my thoughts, just leave them in the comments below, and I will do another video. If you don't live in the Gulf Coast, or you're very unfamiliar with hurricanes in general, and you just have questions like, well, why do you do this and why didn't you do this, leave them and I will definitely answer them, or do a follow-up video. I will say that I filmed a lot of videos on Friday, the day that the hurricane hit in South Texas, but I have not edited them. It's just been really crazy. I work in oil and gas, and so trying to get supply and pricing and demand and sites, and it's a lot of work to get all of this back up in this region. And Houston is the energy capital of the world, and so when our city is down, it definitely impacts the world's product pricing, which you may have noticed if you went to the gas station today. So I'm inundated at work, but I'm working from home right now, and so I just wanted to come on and give you that quick video. I did plan on focusing a little bit more on fashion on my channel, and you can see these bags here. They came from some hauls that I did. I was supposed to go back and do the looks, like how I accessorized all of the looks, but I just don't know if I have time, because Harvey stayed around so long, he ate up time. Like, I was stressed, I may have lost a few pounds. That's the only good thing that came from Harvey. Like, I need to stay on the Harvey diet, drink all your water, eat a little bit, ration your food diet. But I did all of that, and I may not even have time to go back and finish really doing the videos like I wanted to. So you'll see that I've already finished filming most of the video and doing the hauls, and I may not be able to go back and do all the styling. Let's see, anything else? I will be accepting donations. I'm probably gonna partner with another organization that will be taking donations to put together beauty kits. When I have more information about that, I will let you know. But as my channel is stated, The Girl Boss Beauty, there are many women who will be going back to work, many women who have lost all of their possessions, including all of their makeup, all their beauty products, all their hair products, and they are going to really be in need, because they're focusing on basic necessities. And foundation, although we love it, is not a basic necessity, And so just for those women, we try to pour into them, and so we're going to be getting beauty kits together. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you should do, follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave my Instagram information in the description box below. I will tell you how you can donate for all of the other makeup addicted women in Houston who really are having just a very hard time. Trust me, you guys, I have lived through it. Like I said, I lived through a house flood, losing just things that you'll never get back. Pictures, yearbooks, makeup, clothing, furniture that you'll never get back. But no matter what happens, no matter if you're here in Houston and you're impacted by Harvey, or you're somewhere else and you're dealing with other issues and you feel overwhelmed and you feel like God has forgotten about you and you are questioning, why did the Lord bring you to this? Just know that no matter if you walk with the Lord or not, we are all living an earthly existence, and pain and strife and confusion and chaos rules this earth. And although you may walk with the Lord, you are not exempt from your earthly living. Okay, we're gonna go through it. You're gonna deal with pain and depression and ups and downs just like everyone else. But while you go through it, that's when your faith should be activated. And your faith brings about hope. And with hope, we are never, ever forgotten by God. So I just wanted to get on here and let you know my thoughts and what's going on with Hurricane Harvey. Prince Mighty and I are high and dry in my apartment, but a lot of my fellow Houstonians are not. Please look into the 2 organizations that I mentioned below. I will try to leave it in the description box below. Their information if you want to give to Houstonians who are really, really in need today. I will say also this, that I filmed a closet decluttering, and I completed that video and I started editing it, and then the hurricane hit. I wasn't able to donate what I gave, but I will supplement that video and just let you guys know right now that all of my items that I gave, that I had already taken out of my closet and set aside for decluttering, went to those impacted by Hurricane Harvey. So just wanted to let you know that as well. The video has not gone live yet. I'm still editing it. You guys, it was like an hour. I'm trying to get it to 30 minutes. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, so until next time, as I always say, and especially now, be blessed to be a blessing. Girl Boss Beauties. Bye.